We're closing the pool in a $30 Casio. It's Casio, it's a diver, it's quartz, best of all, it's a Panda design, and it's $30 Canadian. Holy smokes, we gotta check this one out. I'm Ross, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate all the support. Let's see what this $30 diver has to offer. Module 5125 powers this affordable diver with some reasonable specs here for men, women, doesn't matter. Pretty versatile if you ask me. A 38-gram full package weight, strap and all, for this inspired diver design. Now I want to be clear about this one because it's not a legitimate diver, but if you like the look, it should work for $30 Canadian. I say that because it doesn't have a screw-down crown for starters, despite that 100 meters of water resistance, and it doesn't have a unidirectional bezel that prevents movement, so it would be a little bit risky to be underwater submerged depending on time for how much air you have. That being said, the full kit with this Panda dial and dive bezel design, it's a nice look. Lightweight on the wrist, feels pretty good with the resin or plastic strap here. And here's the specs: 43mm case, 17mm lug, 47mm lug to lug, 11.6mm thickness, and a 38-gram weight, like I said. Now the dial is what rocks here with this one. Who doesn't like a Panda dial? Could be the cheapest overall version of an Omega Seamaster 300 that I've seen. Bright white backdrop for accent black numbers, hands and indices, a syringe and stick hand, and a large seconds hand that's also tipped with lume to match that of the lumed hands as well. But also there's no lume on the bezel or the indices. Another reason why this cannot be passed as a diver, a true diver. 1 through 12 positioned normally around the dial with that 24-hour inner dial ring for military time, a nice touch. Casio quartz signed at the 12 and water resistance 100 signed at the mid 6. The dial is finished off with a date window at the 3 o'clock position, which is framed out and shows you the day date. Black on white display, no cyclops here. The bezel design is numbered in white, contrasting well against the black plastic case. But again, although she's numbered in 5-minute increments for quick reference and monitoring, this is just a design aesthetic, not a functional dive watch, as low light visibility would probably be impacted severely if you were diving and you couldn't see how much time you had. But you do have a primary indicator position triangle at the 12 o'clock. A stainless steel case back has the watch information etched into it for a reference. 4 screws are used, which is no problem to close it up, and I imagine it wouldn't be too difficult for a battery change for those who like to be hands-on. Now it is a quartz movement, as mentioned, using a Casio module 5125, I believe that I mentioned. The strap is light, it's thin, and has that accordion style design for flex and stretch over wet gear. The strap tapers down from 23mm to 17mm at the signed Casio pin and buckle closure. And for those of you with a larger wrist, there are several holes in this strap, so there should be no problem with fitting up to probably at least an 8-inch wrist. Overall, the watch looks like a great diver design, but really void of diver function. If it's all about the look, and it's possibly a gift for someone or a kid or whatever it might be, $30, that's right down anyone's alley. But if it's the function you're after, well, don't disappoint yourself. Keep the search open. I'm Ross, a $30 Casio MRW 200h. Available online at Casio or wherever Casio is an authorized dealer for you in your city, not to mention Amazon. Hey, maybe with Prime, you can even get this at your doorstep in 48 hours like I did. Now it's got to go back. Wow, that only took a few minutes. I'm too old for this. Did you notice the time when I started and the time right now? Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and smash the bell. Turn your notifications on so you get alerted when the next video drops. See you on the next one.